Hey guys, this is Daniel Bates with the Real Estate Tomato, and today I want to show you how I set up and utilize what I refer to as my iGoogle Radar. This is basically a feed reader called iGoogle where I'm plugging in all of the local feeds that are going on in my community. Now these feeds could be from local blogs like I've got over here. They could be a feed for a Flickr tag. It could even be some sort of weather feed or weather gadget that you can add in here. But what I really like to put in here is Google Alerts, and that way Google's going out using Google Alerts. It's running out and finding the most recent posts that have been posted somewhere. It doesn't have to be blogs. It can be a mention on here you go. You see a Yellow Pages ad. It can be posted on Trulia. It could be anything. Google Alerts, if it's happening on the web, is going to grab it and bring it back in. And what I want to do is show you how I use Google Alerts to set these up. And so first thing I'm going to do is head over here to Google Alerts. It's just simply google.com/alerts. You're going to need a Google account to be logged in. But basically it just wants to know what the search term is. And so you can be really broad, and we can type in something like San Diego if that's the market you work in, but you're going to find that there's going to be so many results that are happening so quickly. One, you're not going to be able to keep up with them all unless that's your full-time job, is to just study this, and it helps if you spell San Diego right as well. But secondly, you're going to find that it's just a whole bunch of useless information. So the trick to these Google Alerts is to be specific enough that it's only pulling your information. Now you could do something like San Diego plus real estate, and I always put things in quotations. I think if you capitalize them it doesn't matter, but otherwise it might find all the pages that have San Diego and the word real and the word estate. Okay, so that's the technique that I use, but this still may be too broad. I was using very specific things, but you can enter your name, you can enter your website, for instance. Maybe you just want to put your website and see what people are saying about your website, or who's linking to you, or who's mentioning it, and things like that. But the next step is going to be type, and I always choose everything. I'm not interested in just one type of media. How often? Instead of once a day, I want to say as it happens. That how often is more of an email feature, because it can send you an email every time it finds something, but you're going to go crazy and your inbox is going to be filled. Volume, you can either choose only the best or all results if you want. And then finally, this deliver to. We don't want to send it to our email. We want to create a feed out of this Google Alerts. We're going to go ahead and click Create Alert. And hopefully give it a second to finish loading here. Alright, I don't know if that one created or not, but you can click over here and say Manage, and here you'll see that I've created several alerts over the years. And you can change these settings by clicking Edit over here, but basically you want to make sure that it says Deliver to, and you've got a feed symbol right here. The next step is going to be to right-click this feed and go Copy Link Location. Then you can head back over to iGoogle. Okay. Once you're back at iGoogle, there's a button right here that says Add Stuff. You want to click Add Stuff. And then down at the bottom left, there's a button that says Add Feed or Gadget, and it's got a little RSS symbol to let you know that's what we're talking about. You want to delete this HTTP part, right-click, paste in that feed that I just copied. Okay, it'll say google.com/alerts/feeds, and then a whole bunch of numbers. Click Add, and if all goes well, you're going to have a little check mark here. Okay, from there you can click up here at the top of the screen where it says Back to iGoogle Home, and it will have added that new Google Alert. Alright, it's right here. It's just loading really slow, so nothing's happened here. But this is basically what it's going to look like, and there's different settings for each one of these. You can see that there's a drop-down menu, and you can tell it that however many, if you want it to be displayed as headlines or headline and lead story, slideshow, and then you can choose how many posts you want to show up at a time on this screen as well. And so that's basically how I set up this sort of Google Radar here. And if you've got any questions about this, you can email me, Daniel, at realestatetomato.com, and I'll try to help you out with this. Thanks so much. Bye.